Hi, I'm Eva Carter, and today we're diving into a story that feels like a dramatic movie script, but it was actually real life. This is the story of a woman who was adored by the entire world. Everyone, that is, except her own husband. This beautiful girl, born into one of England's wealthiest families, was only 14 years old when her parents began searching for a high-status match. She was incredibly lucky to grow up in a loving home, which was a rare luxury in the 18th century, when aristocratic marriages were business deals rather than love matches. Her parents, Earl John Spencer and his wife Margaret, truly loved each other and their 3 children. Modern psychologists often say that children from such warm homes are destined for happy marriages, but the case of Georgiana Spencer was a tragic exception. Once she became the Duchess of Devonshire, she was met with nothing but coldness and cruelty from her partner. Her story mirrors that of her distant relative, Princess Diana Spencer, who also became a Queen of Hearts, but never won the love of her husband. Before we uncover the secrets of this gilded cage, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. It helps me bring you more of these fascinating stories from the past. Young and charismatic, Georgiana charmed everyone she met, and this was never more obvious than during a family trip to France. It was there, amidst the strict customs of the French court, that she had her fateful meeting with her future husband, William Cavendish. At 15, Georgiana easily conquered the demanding French court, where even seasoned aristocrats often lost their composure. It was at these resorts that the paths of 2 great families crossed. William Cavendish, the 5th Duke of Devonshire, was considered the most eligible bachelor in the empire. His annual income was £60,000, which is over £12 million in today's money. This incredible wealth made Georgiana's parents overlook his icy personality. The young lady herself idealized her future husband, mistaking his brooding silence for a mysterious soul. She was certain she could melt his heart, never realizing that William was as cold on the inside as he was on the out. While she excitedly prepared for the wedding and embroidered hearts around his name, the Duke was hiding secrets that could turn any dream to dust. The true face of their union only appeared after the ceremony, once the fireworks faded and the harsh reality of her golden cage set in. The wedding the whole country had been waiting for took place in total secrecy on June 7th, 1774, Georgiana's 17th birthday. Only 5 people attended the modest ceremony. Georgiana truly believed she had found her knight, but the reality was freezing. After the wedding, romance was replaced by a dull routine. Her husband spent his evenings eating in silence, completely ignoring her presence. At a royal ball, she fainted from the heat and the weight of her dress, but William didn't even walk over to her. He just kept doing what he was doing. Her mother's letters urged her to be submissive and please her husband, hoping that humility would thaw his heart. Georgiana tried. She read the books he liked and catered to his every whim. However, she soon realized that behind his cold exterior was absolute emotional emptiness. Knowing she would never find warmth at home, the young Duchess decided to pour her energy into winning the love of the public. She turned her loneliness into the dazzling brilliance of high society, becoming the most talked-about woman of the age. Georgiana turned her inner void into a brilliant public brand, becoming the leading fashion icon of the 18th century. In her quest for perfection, she even rivaled Marie Antoinette. Her legendary hairstyles were true works of art, sometimes reaching a height of 3 feet. Stylists used horsehair for volume, building elaborate scenes on her head, sailing ships, exotic birds, or baskets of fruit. These structures made traveling in carriages nearly impossible, sometimes forcing her to sit on the floor of the coach. She also introduced ostrich feathers, which soon triggered full-blown social wars. The envy among aristocratic women grew so intense that wearing these rare feathers actually had to be restricted by law to prevent chaos in high society. Her rise in popularity coincided with the boom of the press. Publishers realized that articles about the Duchess brought in huge profits, making her the first real celebrity hunted by reporters. Yet, the sparkle of diamonds couldn't hide the growing tension at home. While the country admired her outfits, her husband demanded an heir, and it was at this moment that the story took a truly frightening turn. For 9 long years, Georgiana lived under the heavy burden of failing to provide an heir, which was considered a woman's primary duty at the time. A true test came when she discovered her husband had an illegitimate daughter named Charlotte. Instead of being resentful, the Duchess showed incredible grace, taking the little girl into her family and giving her all the maternal love she had saved up. This act, whether born of pure kindness or total desperation, stood in stark contrast to her life at home. While all of London bowed to her grace, she remained invisible to her own husband behind closed doors. It wasn't until she was 26 that she finally gave birth to her first child, a daughter named Georgiana Dorothy. However, motherhood couldn't heal her broken spirit, which had been worn down by years of neglect. It was during this time, while seeking peace in the city of Bath, that the Duchess met a person who would change the course of her life forever. It was the beginning of a new, even more complicated and dramatic chapter. In the city of Bath, a meeting took place that gave birth to the famous Golden Trio. A third person entered the Duchess's life, turning her marriage into a tangled web of betrayal and addiction. This looming catastrophe marked the end of her life as she knew it. The story of Georgiana Cavendish is more than just lines in an old history book. It's a timeless reminder that even the greatest fame cannot replace genuine affection and warmth. Success was just a bright wrapper for a deeply unhappy soul. That's the end of part 1, but the most shocking details are still to come. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. To keep you busy while you wait for the next part, check out these 2 videos on the screen. They are just as gripping. I'm Eva Carter, and I'll see you in the next story.